Relationships, parallel and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines have the same slope, but different y-intercepts. Parallel lines never intersect, which means the two lines will never cross each other. Find the equation of a line that is parallel to the line 2x minus 3y equals negative 18 and crosses through the point negative 6, negative 5. We're going to write the equation in slope-intercept form, and we're going to graph the lines on the same axis. Parallel lines have the same slope, so what we need to do is find the slope of the given line by solving for y. So we take the line we were started with, 2x minus 3y equals negative 18, and we're going to solve for y by subtracting 2x from both sides and then dividing by negative 3. The equation I get is y equals 2 over 3x plus 6. We're going to start with point-slope form first because we have a point and a slope. The slope comes from the line that we just solved for y because the slopes stay the same, and we use the point negative 6, negative 5. When we plug those two into our equation, we get y plus 5 equals 2 over 3, x plus 6. And then to get it into slope-intercept form, we're going to distribute the 2/3 and then subtract 5 from both sides. So we get y equals 2 over 3, x minus 1. When I graph these two on the same axis, I'll know my equations are right if my lines never intersect, if they never cross each other. Perpendicular lines intersect at a 90-degree angle. The slope of perpendicular lines are negative reciprocals. Examples of negative reciprocals would be negative 2 is the negative reciprocal of 1/2, and 13 over 4 is the negative reciprocal of negative 4 over 13. So one of them is positive, the other one is negative, and then the fraction is flipped. Here are some examples of perpendicular lines. Y equals 5x minus 1, and y equals negative 1/5 x plus 2. So the slopes, one's positive, one's negative, and they're reciprocals of each other. 5 is a reciprocal of 1/5, and when you graph them, they intersect at a 90-degree angle. Write the equation of a line that is perpendicular to 4x minus 3y equals 1 and crosses through the point 6, 1, and we're going to write them in the three forms we've learned so far: point-slope, slope-intercept, and standard form. The first thing we need to do is find the slope of the line. So we start by solving our original line for y. So we subtract 4x from both sides, divide everything by negative 3, so we get y equals 4 over 3x plus 1/3. The slope of the line that's perpendicular to this one would be negative 3 over 4. So we're going to start with point-slope form because we have a point and we have a slope. Then we're going to move to slope-intercept form by distributing the negative 3 over 4 and adding 1 to both sides to isolate y. Once we have y isolated, we have slope-intercept form. And then to get to standard form, we need to add negative 3 over 4x to both sides. So now we have our x and y next to each other. We multiply every term by the lowest common denominator, so we're going to distribute the 4 to cancel out all of the fractions. Our final standard form is 3x plus 4y equals 22. You will know your lines are perpendicular if the standard forms are opposite from each other. So what I mean by that is we started off with 4x minus 3y, and we ended up with 3x plus 4y. So the 3's and the 4's switched places, and the positive sign turned into a negative sign.